Hi, I'm Bonnie Pfiester, and I'm a personal trainer and a gym owner, and I am going to be your little nutritional coach today. But I'm going to be talking about the 30-day system with Isagenix and how to use the products. If you were like me when you first got your box, it was a little overwhelming. It was like so many products, and there's some duplicates of some things, so it even seems like more than it really is, and sometimes that can kind of freak people out. I mean, I don't know about you, but I was really excited that it was a lot of stuff because I like to get the most for my money. So I was not complaining about that, but I was a little bit intimidated. So hopefully I'll get you through the unboxing and understanding the basics for the 30-day system. So first we're going to start with just the vitamins. Now, if you did the 30-day system, it didn't come with the vitamins, but some of you might have added them to it. If you got the value pack, it did come with the vitamins. So you'll notice a little bit of overlap. So you can probably use this video to help you whether you got the value pack that has some of the extra snack support like the chocolate Isa Delights or the bars. It also comes with the blender, and it comes with the complete essentials with Isagenesis, which is this awesome little packet. So the Isagenesis is the anti-aging magic that Isagenix has in it. This is the box that it comes in, and it has this nice little drop-down drawer, and you can tell I'm almost done with this box. It has an AM PM pack, and you just you just rip it in half. And this is going to be what I'm taking in just a minute for my morning vitamins. This makes a super easy way to be able to manage your vitamins instead of having to open up a ton of different bottles and try to make your own. This has all the goodie you need, and since it's split in AM and PM, you're going to get more absorption out of it. So you're going to not just consume these vitamins, but you're actually going to absorb these vitamins. So that's the complete essentials vitamins. Now, if you did not get the vitamins, the first thing that you're going to do in the morning time is the Isaenix. And this is the Isaenix in liquid form, and this is the Isaenix in powder form. Now, if you're one of my clients, almost always I get the Isaenix with the in the liquid form because you take it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. And so if you're like me, I just take a little shot. This is a 1 ounce glass, and that's the serving size. You'll take 1 ounce of Isaenix first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. So I take a little quick shooter and then go and shower and get ready for work. Or you can make it in a tea. I love in the afternoons, and this is why I have both the box and the liquid, is because in the afternoon, I like to take this with me wherever I go. And it's in a convenient little stick. And then you just rip the stick, put it in a water bottle, and you have instant Isaenix on the go. I love doing this with water, lemon juice, and stevia and making like a tea out of it. It's delicious. So if you want to give that a whirl, give it a try because it's yummy. Isaenix is the magical juice that a lot of people call happy mommy juice, or since I'm not a mommy, I mean, I have 2 Great Danes, but it definitely makes me happy. It's probably one of the ingredients or products in the whole pack that just lit me up and just made me feel alive. When I first went on these products, Steve was like, something definitely has changed. I can't deny it. And I was trying to explain to him how I felt, and the only way I could really say how I felt was that I felt like every cell in my body was working and awake and alive, and I was actually being able to see the world for how it really was, and that I just felt like I'd been sleeping for years. That's what Isaenix did for me, and it's due to the adaptogenic herbs, which are great for combating stress, for giving you mental clarity and energy and all the things that we want. It's not a stimulant, so there's no caffeine in it. It's just pure, wonderful energy. So that's great when you're in a caloric deficit. I always tell people when you're dieting and you're in a caloric deficit, you're cutting calories, that you're also cutting nutrients. And so what Isagenix does that's so valuable is it gives your body the nutrients it needs while you're still cutting calories and cutting nutrients from the foods that you're eating because you're trying to cut back. It gives you that nutritional support so you feel great and you're not a miserable hangry dieter. Okay, so let's say you woke up in the morning, you had your you had your Isaenix on an empty stomach, and then it's breakfast time. So that's when you would do the Isaline shake, which is back here. This is the Isaline. Oops, it's full. I thought it was empty. This is the Isaline shake, and you do 2 scoops of this I mix it with just water and ice, and I put it in the Isablender, which is awesome if you have a bullet at home. I prefer making it in that than a regular blender because I tend to put too much water in it and I water it down. I like my shakes very thick and rich, so I like it. I mean, when it's done, it's like a Wendy's Frosty. It's very thick. I eat it with a spoon. I trickle some granola over it for fun, and it is a treat for me. It is not a diet. This is every single time I eat this, I think I just am not feeling sorry for myself at all. It's really good. Their shakes are not very sugary or sweet. All of their products are all natural, so you don't have any chemicals or anything like that in any of these products. But because of that, that means they don't put sucralose in a lot of things that companies normally rely on to sweeten their products. And I think America especially is used to really sweet, sweet stuff. So this is not very sweet, and you may want to add some stevia to make it sweeter. If you're like me, I was thrilled because I cannot stand sickening sweet stuff that tastes all chemically, and it does not have that flavor. So you'll really enjoy that. You can replace 2 meals a day with your shakes. If you're in maintenance mode or you don't need to lose weight, you could replace 1 meal a day. I almost have at least 1 a day. Normally it's my breakfast. If you're needing to gain weight, you can add this and have this as a snack and add it to your day. Healthy aging, people that are just wanting to work on your health. You're not really worried about weight loss as much as you just want to get the nutrients. This shake has 23 vitamins and minerals in it and has prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes. It's loaded with stuff. I can make a 240 calorie meal with 24 grams of protein. I can do that, but I can't make a 240 calorie meal that has all this nutrition in it. And that's why I eat this every day. It's not so much that I can't make a 240 calorie meal, it's that I really need and want that nutrition and support that goes with it. So Isaenix shake, 1 or 2 meals a day. Just replace them out, because if you're doing this for weight loss, and that should do it. Then the next thing you would want to know about is the natural accelerator. So let's say I had my breakfast. Mid-morning, I would have 1 natural accelerator. That's what revs your metabolism. It helps your body run a little hotter, so it burns more calories. That's all it does. You won't even notice it probably. You take 1 in the morning, mid-morning, and then you'll take 1 mid-afternoon. So that's really the only middle of the day thing that you have to kind of remember. You might want to set your timer on your phone for a little bit until you get the swing of things. I put mine out by the coffee maker because I tend to get another extra cup of coffee in the middle of the day or middle of the morning or whatever. And then when I get up to do some lunch or whatever, the bottle's out there reminding me I need to take another one. So that's what I do. Now the snacks, even though the snacks I think were probably originally made for cleanse days, which we'll talk about next in a little bit, the snacks are great for in between meals. So use them. This is the berry flavor. I love the chocolate and the vanilla. They're probably my favorite. But they look like, honestly, they kind of look like a heartworm pill to me. I mean, don't they look like a heartworm pill to you? A lot of people call them Scooby snacks. Well, those are, they're just lifesavers. In between meals, when you're really starting to get hungry and you don't want to add more calories to your day, pop 1 or 2 of them, and it'll suppress your appetite and it regulates your blood sugar. They're only 15 calories per tablet. It's a chewable. So if you have blood sugar issues or you are struggling with making that transition of reducing your calories and you find yourself you're really hungry all the time, those can be great to be able to pop when you feel like you're kind of dragging or just struggling with hunger. Obviously, huge help on cleanse days, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. So then you're back to the accelerator again mid-afternoon. And then whether you do a fork and knife regular meal for dinner or whatever, that's completely up to you. If you want rapid weight loss, a lot of times people will swap out their dinner for a shake because their dinner is typically their higher calorie meal. So you may opt to do lunch and dinner and have a breakfast because you happen to like eggs and that's high in protein and healthy. So there's no really wrong way to do that on what you swap out. It just depends on your lifestyle. What's convenient for you and where it would be most helpful for you. But after dinner, you have your nighttime regimen, and that may include Isoflush. Isoflush is for digestion. If you have a hard time with you might are stopped up or just kind of struggle with regular digestion, this will definitely help. 1 or 2 tablets at night is optional. You may not need it at all. Isagenix isolene shakes have a lot of fiber in them and a lot of other digestive support, so you may not need it, especially in that first week when you're adjusting to the new fiber and stuff. But I take it, I definitely take it probably a few nights out of the week when I feel like I need it, or if I overate and I just feel like, I need to flush that all out of me, I would take the IsoFlush. But this is a great product to add to your cleanse day. So this would be, I would definitely highly recommend this. If you only reserve it for your cleanse days, that's fine, but this is kind of an as needed thing. And then finally, I would take my PM pack, the other part of my pack, after dinner before I go to bed. This is definitely something you want to take before you go to bed because it actually can help you go to sleep. It's a kind of a natural sleep aid. It's a couple of tools that I use that make this successful for me is I like my little 1-shot measuring glass, and I like my little 4-ounce measuring glass. So let's talk about cleanse. On your cleanse day, this is your cleanse product. You might also, if you ordered from me, a lot of times I'll do 1 bottle and 1 powder because powder is more convenient. So if you go, oh, I got 2 Cleanse for Life things, but they're different. Are they different? Are they the same? I don't understand. All it is you got a liquid form and you have a powder form. Powder form is easier for on the go. The liquid form, since it has to go in the refrigerator afterwards, and it also mixes really well. I love this at morning and at nighttime. So I do the liquid in the morning time. I do the liquid before I go to bed, and I reserve the powder, for when I'm traveling or if I'm going to work and I need to take it on the go. Same product. You would mix 4 ounces of this with 4 ounces of water. I think the other powder, I don't have it with me, is maybe 2 scoops. You just read the directions, but add it with 4 ounces of water. So this bottle will last you two cleanse days because you do 4 ounces 4 times a day for your cleanse days, and that's a day that you're fasting. So this is your nutrients. This is what you're taking. You're still going to be doing your vitamins, and you'll still do your Accelerator, and you'll still do your IsoFlush at night. But that's your main source of nutrients throughout the day. And this kind of helps you. Your body naturally has filtering systems to detox your body. But we're giving our digestive system a break. And so now it just can focus on detoxing and cleansing out what's already been stored in your body. So douse yourself with water, drink tons of water. And when you start to get hungry, that's when the snacks come in. So take a couple of snacks in between your cleanses when you're starting to, and especially right before you take your vitamins, take your snacks so that you can fill your tummy with something, and don't take vitamins on an empty stomach, because if you're sensitive like me, sometimes they can upset your stomach. I have no issues with these. I've taken them kind of on empty stomach and not an empty stomach, and but for some reason I do really well on these, but I always tend to try to wait and have my vitamins after a meal or after I do the snacks. Now, a couple of other things that are available for you for your cleanse days. If you struggle through your cleanse days, you could have 2 to 4 almonds if you needed something to put in your tummy. You can have a couple slices of apple. You can have some chicken broth for dinner, which I just love to do. As long as it's super low calorie, you don't want to really add too much to it. It's just, it's just something to, it fills you up. It gives you that salty satisfaction of having dinner and having something hot. And it takes a long time to eat, so it satisfies you and gives you that flavor to kind of enjoy at nighttime. And that's really pretty much everybody's hardest time is getting through the night. You want to choose a cleanse day that's a busy day to take your mind off of things. You don't want to be probably at home where everybody's overeating, chips and stuff and watching a football game and drinking beer. You probably don't want to be cleansing in that environment. So choose an environment and a day that is conducive to you staying away from food and staying away from thinking about food. And be prepared. Have your snacks. I put snacks in a Ziploc bag with sometimes a few almonds, and have these emergencies go-to things that can help you through your cleanse day. Remember, drink tons and tons of water, and just if you are going to have a little snack or something, do something that is very low in calories. My rule of thumb is I try to do something that's only maybe 30 to 50 calories max at any given period of time. So in other words, I wouldn't exceed that for a 2 or 3 hour period. But Isagenix does have some solutions for you. If you do get a little, hungry, or you struggle through your cleanse days, you might just need a little bit more support. And a couple of the items that they have approved for cleanse days is the whey thins, which are their 100-calorie whey thin treats that are made out of that are high in protein, 10 grams protein, 100 calories. You would not eat the whole bag, I'm afraid to tell you, but you can eat 2 to 4 chips at a time. So a whole bag may last you all day long, or if you're like Steve and I, we split a bag on cleanse days when you just wanted to have something salty. And so that's something that you could have. Another thing that you can have are the Isa Delights, and that's why we put them in the value pack, because it's such great support. They taste amazing. They're just a little chocolate square infused with green tea, give you a little bit of a boost, but it's really yummy. And I normally break them up and just have a couple of pieces, to satisfy my craving, and also it does satisfy my stomach so that I'm not so hungry. So it suppresses my appetite a little bit. But I also want to give you a couple of tips on the cleanse drink. So even though you could drink the cleanse just straight, or you can just dilute it with water and put it over some ice, one of the things that I love to do is blend it with water and ice. And so I would just take 4 ounces of this, put some crushed ice and maybe a little bit of water. I can do it straight. You could even add Isa fruits to it and then blend it. I like to put some lime juice or lemon juice in it and a dash of stevia, and I kind of make this kind of slushy, or kind of a margarita type slushy type drink. And it's so refreshing, especially in the summertime. It's a great thing to have on a hot day. But and you can make it, the thicker you make it, you can kind of make it more of a sorbet, or you can make it more of a slushy, like I said, like a strawberry daiquiri or something like that. But that's a fun treat. I really enjoy that. I've actually typically will do 2 of those in a day because I like them so much. So there you have it. Just kind of giving you a bird's eye view of what your whole day is going to look like with these products that are in front of you. And make this is special, so make it special. Make a special place for these products. Put them in a clear eye view so that you're reminded to take them. I have a printed schedule that you can follow. It's like a cheat sheet that you can use, that you can put on your phone to remind you. Might even want to set a couple timers, but I do encourage you, be excited, because this is support, and not only are these products great support, you actually have people that are great support. When everybody that's doing this together, they know what it's like to cleanse. They're there to support you. I'm here to support you. So make sure that you are in the product support page on Facebook, that you've connected with me personally, because I want to be there for you. I love helping people and coaching people along, troubleshooting, all that kind of stuff. That is my goal, is for you to have a very successful 30 days. And I want to leave you with this. Just like you wouldn't go to the gym for 30 days and lose all this weight and then just quit working out. This is while you will probably not get the 30-day system every single month for the next year, you should continue maintaining good health, which means probably some things that you'll continue are definitely the Isaenix, whether you get the liquid or the powder. I actually do both. I do a shot in the morning, and then I do this in mid-afternoon. I do a little tea because I like it so much. I also love the e-shots. This is something that I do right before my workout, or in the middle of the day when I feel like I'm just dying. I'll do one of these, and this has a little bit of caffeine in it. It also has the adaptogens in it, so super clarity and mental and just a live wakeness, but no jitters, which is great. And again, it's all natural. Those are always in my auto ship. One thing about auto ship, everybody that's preferred customer was probably put on auto ship to get the most savings and everything, but it's flexible, which is great. There's no minimums. You can take and take out, put in whatever you want for the month, and still get the benefits of savings. So absolutely use your auto ship, because you'll get the most bang for the buck using it. But some of the stuff that I use are definitely the Isaenix shakes. I do take the vitamins. Oh, and I should address this really quick before I sign off. If you get the 30-day system, you get full-size Isoflush, full-size Accelerator, and full-size snacks. But if you get a custom weight loss pack, let's say you wanted to make more financial room for vitamins or something extra like bars or something that you had your eye on, we might have customized your pack. And by doing that, what they do is they give you just enough of these of the tablets, and this is Accelerator and this is the Isoflush. They give you just enough for your cleanse days so that you have the benefit on your cleanse days and the support on your cleanse days. And then they give you a $50 credit to be able to use towards whatever you want to use. So you can kind of customize it. So if you did get a 30-day system, you got these and a little bottle of a smaller bottle of the snacks. So plenty of stuff to use on your cleanse days and take care of you, because those are definite things you want to do on your cleanse days, but they're somewhat optional for the other stuff depending on what your goals are and what your needs are. If you don't have digestion issues, you might not need that every day. So anyway, that is kind of what's wrapping it up for the 30-day pack. I hope that helped you. There's so many other wonderful products that can help you towards your goals, whether it's continual weight loss or maintenance. I love the Way Thin chips. They're like my favorite. I really like the barbecue, that for some reason, which is funny because I'm not a barbecue person, but I really like the barbecue Way Thins. They have a white cheddar Way Thins, and they have sour cream and onion. They also have slim cakes, which to me remind me of an oatmeal cookie that's delightful. 90 calories, I believe, and it's just something that's really just a really fun, sweet treat. Sometimes if I don't want a full meal for breakfast, but I got to bolt out the door, but my stomach's a little bit queasy and I feel like I need something in my stomach, that's a really nice thing to have with a cup of coffee on the way out the door. And it still didn't ruin my whole breakfast, meaning I still have room to actually have breakfast later. And those are just really good, and they're really good if you put them in the microwave for like 10 or 15 seconds. So that's another product that I really love. I'm a full, firm believer on the vitamins. When I first started the whole system, and I got the value pack with the bars and everything, which are incredible. They're just the flavors of the bars are just, I don't say that lightly because I'm very, very picky about flavor, but they really are amazing. And they have dairy-free everything. So if you have concerns about going dairy-free, they have dairy-free Isaline shakes, and they have dairy-free bars, and actually they even have dairy-free snacks. So they got you covered. But I noticed such a big difference on how fast my body was healing. I saw a huge reduction in pain because I was dealing with back pain and some tennis elbow. It completely went away within the first week or two of being on really good nutrition. That's just the power of good nutrition. I could have probably had similar results if I'd actually known how to put real nutrition together, but I don't. And that's really challenging. This is convenient nutrition, so I got to get really great results from benefiting from other people's smarts at putting this awesome system together. So I hope that helped you out. Feel free to reach out to me anytime for any questions. Most of you guys have my cell phone number, so you can text me, or you have a way to reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook. So do it. I'm here for you. I hope that helped. Have a great day. Bye.